Many of us grew up believing we needed to fit in. We were taught to compare our pace, talents, and achievements to those of others.
都是骗人的。
If the center of my environment taught us how to ground ourselves, the action-reaction model showed us how to relate consciously, and the invisible backpack revealed why we behave the way we do, then the puzzle mindset completes the picture. It's the philosophy that ties everything together, understanding that each of us represents a unique piece of a larger human puzzle. When we learn to embrace this idea, competition turns into complementarity, and difference becomes the foundation of harmony. What is the puzzle mindset? The puzzle mindset is the belief that every person, with all their quirks, passions, and contradictions, is a valuable and necessary part of a bigger whole. In a puzzle, no piece is wrong. Each one is simply shaped differently. Some pieces have smooth edges, others have corners or odd contours. Only by recognizing these differences can the full image emerge. In human terms, this means that each person contributes something irreplaceable to the collective: perspective, a skill, a story, a sensitivity. The puzzle mindset invites us to shift our focus from comparison to connection. Why it matters in personal life? Many of us grew up believing we needed to fit in. We were taught to compare our pace, talents, and achievements to those of others. Yet, just as forcing a puzzle piece into the wrong spot can damage the whole picture, forcing ourselves into unsuitable environments can distort who we are. The puzzle mindset helps us unlearn that pressure. It reminds us that not fitting, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means you haven't yet found where your piece belongs. Adopting this perspective can ease anxiety, increase self-acceptance, and inspire curiosity about where your unique shape might contribute most meaningfully. Why it matters in teams? In team settings, the puzzle mindset transforms collaboration. Instead of trying to make everyone perform identically, it encourages leaders and members alike to ask, what shape is this person's piece? What environment helps them thrive? When people are seen for their differences rather than despite them, teams become ecosystems, adaptive, resilient, and creative. Conflicts that once seemed personal reveal themselves as simply mismatched edges waiting to be understood. Through this lens, diversity is no longer a checkbox. It's the very condition that allows the system to function. Why it matters in societies? On a societal level, the puzzle mindset is an antidote to polarization. It asks us to hold multiple truths at once, acknowledging that no single perspective can complete the picture. Each community, culture, or worldview contributes a fragment of collective wisdom. If we learn to listen to these fragments with curiosity instead of fear, societies can evolve from rigid hierarchies into living systems of mutual recognition. The more inclusive the puzzle, the more complete the image of humanity becomes. Why it matters in education? In education, the puzzle mindset challenges the one-size-fits-all approach that often leaves many feeling inadequate. Children and adults alike learn best when they are encouraged to explore their natural curiosities rather than conform to predetermined molds. Imagine a learning environment where students are not compared, but complemented, where the goal is to discover how each piece contributes to a shared purpose. Such education cultivates not only knowledge, but also empathy, confidence, and social responsibility. How the invisible backpack shapes the puzzle piece? Each person's puzzle piece is modeled by the contents of their invisible backpack, the collection of experiences, beliefs, and emotional histories they carry. These backpacks determine how we see ourselves and what we think we can or cannot do. However, our self-perception is often context-dependent rather than absolute. We learn who we are through the environments we grew up in, but those environments may not have been suitable for us to discover our true potential. Someone raised in a risk-averse environment might believe they are not creative, while someone from a supportive, exploratory background may have developed strong confidence in experimentation. In reality, both might possess creativity, it's just that one environment allowed it to surface and the other one didn't. When we understand this, we stop defining ourselves by outdated narratives. We realize that what we think we are bad at might simply be something our environment never nurtured. The puzzle mindset encourages us to revisit those assumptions and rediscover forgotten parts of ourselves. Mental health and the puzzle mindset. Psychologically, embracing the puzzle mindset enhances well-being by reducing self-criticism and social comparison. It reframes differences as a strength, helping people experience belonging without conformity. Teams and families that practice this mindset show higher levels of psychological safety, empathy, and resilience. People feel seen not in spite of their uniqueness, but because of it. The result is a collective environment that nurtures authenticity, where individuals no longer hide their edges, but proudly bring them to the table. Here's a simple practice to try. Visualize a giant puzzle that represents your community, workplace, or even the world. Locate your piece. What colors, patterns, and shapes define it? Your passions, talents, and values. Notice the edges. Where do you connect naturally with others? And where do you need more understanding? Look at the gaps. Which missing pieces might you need to invite in to complete the picture? Whose piece of the bigger puzzle could complement yours to co-create a more meaningful image? This visualization can help you appreciate how interdependent we all are and how much beauty lies in difference. From self-discovery to purpose, the personal business model. Knowing your puzzle piece, your strengths, values, and the environments where you thrive is the foundation of developing your personal business model. This concept builds on the puzzle mindset by asking, how can I use my unique piece to create social value in a financially sustainable way? When you understand your role in the larger system, you can design a life and career that are not only profitable, but also regenerative, benefiting both yourself and the world around you. I'll dive deeper into this idea in an upcoming video, where we'll explore how to map your puzzle piece into your own personal business model. You're very welcome to subscribe to be the first to receive the video when it's released. Towards the end, I would like to say that the puzzle mindset is more than a metaphor. It's a practice of humility and connection. It teaches us that life is not about being better than others, but about discovering how we fit together. It reminds us that each invisible backpack, with all its complexities, contributes something essential to the collective design. And it calls us to reimagine success not as individual achievement, but as collective coherence, when all pieces, despite their differences, form a complete picture. When you begin to see yourself and others through the lens of the puzzle mindset, you realize that what once looked like conflict is often just an unfinished corner of the puzzle waiting for understanding.
我好喜欢哦。